What's up everybody? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Spyderco Endura 4, but this is actually kind of a special particular piece in that, as you can see by the box, this particular one has been customized by Texas tool crafters. Really cool blade. They've added some stuff to it that makes it look really sweet, and you definitely want to check this thing out. Alright guys, again this is the Spyderco Endura 4. This is going to be kind of a two-part video. One, I'm going to review the Endura 4 and talk about its specs and its features and stuff like that, but yet at the same time I definitely want to make sure that I shout these guys out. Texas Tool Crafters out of Houston. Really great people to work with, guys. They've got some awesome products and an awesome service that they use to customize products. And I don't know if you saw during the intro of this particular video, but this particular Endura has a gold plating on it that actually looks really sweet. So before we get there, I just want to show you the box real quick. There's their website, and I'll have all this linked to the video so you can check them out. They're on Amazon as well, but you can also check them out directly at their website. And just some authenticity and warranty stuff, basically saying that Texas Tool Crafters will mirror the manufacturer's warranty, which is really cool. So go ahead and open the box up. And those of you who own the Endura 4, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think the standard Endura comes in a bag like this. I think it's just going to come in the standard sliding Spyderco box. Comment on the video below and let me know though. So this is actually the only Endura that I actually own. So just let me know, guys. So here is the knife itself. Absolutely, completely beautiful. I really like the way this thing looks, guys. So I'll just show it to you real quick, then we'll talk specs and then kind of fit and finish in my opinion on it. So there you go. Alright, so this is a 4.25 inch closed knife. Open, it's a little over 7.1. The blade is 2.875 inches long, and it says, according to manufacturer specs, that it weighs in at 2.5 ounces. Like all my other knife reviews though, we will double check that. 3.3, 3.3. So I don't know if the plating adds any weight to it or not, but 3.3 ounces is definitely a really lightweight, knife. Those of you that aren't familiar with it, it is a lockback, so the lockup on it is definitely going to be really strong. One of the things that I particularly like about this Endura is the fact that you've got a ton of different carry options, kind of like the Ontario Rat 1 and 2, in that you can carry right-handed or left-handed, tip up and tip down. So definitely has a lot of carry options, which is really cool. The handles are made of fiberglass reinforced nylon, so it's not G10 or anything like that, but to me it feels a little bit cheap. I really like G10, that's just my opinion, but this knife does obviously have a lot of texturing in it, so the feel is actually pretty nice. the plastic or fiberglass reinforced nylon on it, though. It does make it feel a little bit cheap in the hand, but not really a big deal in my opinion. So your pocket clip is stainless steel, and I tried to do a little bit of research on the clip to find out what kind of coating it has. Couldn't find anything out, so guys, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But it does look like it's a, to me, it looks like a powder coat on the clip. So, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, please. I definitely don't mind. So, the blade itself is VG10, so it's kind of a pretty, I wouldn't say high-end necessarily, but a pretty good steel. Takes a really good edge, but from research I've done, VG10 can be a little bit brittle. I haven't personally experienced that, so I can't speak with any authority on it, but you know, that's what I've read, so do keep that in mind, guys. But it's got a really nice edge on it from right out of the box. Centering on the blade is pretty good, no complaints there. Action on it, not great. To be honest with you, after I finish this video, I'm probably going to loosen the pivot screw up a little bit just to make the action a little bit nicer, because you know, as I press on the lock to try to shut it, it doesn't fall. So I do want to loosen it up a little bit, but I just wanted to leave everything exactly the way it came for the purpose of this video. So that's why we did that. Lockup on it is really nice, don't have any complaints. There is a little bit of side-to-side play. I'm going to try and see if we can pick it up on camera. You see that gap between the handle and the blade. So it does have a little bit of side-to-side play. Nothing up and down though. Alright. Hopefully you can see this 24 karat gold plating. I think it is absolutely beautiful. I love the way it looks with the gray handle and the black clip. It just pops, and to me looks really nice. So again, shout out to Texas Tool Crafters. It's beautiful. They also did the same thing on all the hardware, all the screws, the lock, all that good stuff. So really nice. I don't think the camera is going to pick it up. Yeah, maybe a little bit, but the liners on it are stainless steel and they are skeletonized. They've got the steel milled out to reduce weight, so that's really cool. Try to show you guys that. And it does run on phosphor bronze washers. I don't think the camera's going to show us though, but you can see a little bit of the finish is starting to wear off there on the blade due to, during deployment, rubbing up against the lock there. Not a big deal to me though, but it is something worth noting. So on the handle itself, you've got some jimping. It's not in the lock though, so it doesn't provide a tremendous amount of traction, but it's definitely enough. And then just because of the design of the Spyderco blade, the way you've got this thumb ramp built in, it does lock into the hand very well. Really well. I've got absolutely no complaints. And then of course there is a little bit of jimping on the blade. I've got a Manix 2 XL and a Tenacious. Reviews coming soon, by the way. And these are my first 3 Spydercos. I don't have a ton of experience with them, but they all kind of have this really fine, very toothy jimping on the blade right there where the thumb ramp is, and I actually really like that. So I think that's a great feature. So in the hand, it does feel really nice. I have a tendency with knives to run my thumb way out here on the blade if I'm doing detail work or whatever, but this thumb ramp, when I catch it, does feel really nice. and of course the Spidey hole to deploy it. Gonna have to loosen it up a little bit. You still have to put some wrist action into it straight out of the box. Maybe it'll loosen up a little bit over time, but like I said, I'm probably going to loosen the pivot screw just a little bit to go ahead and give me that action that I want. So see, really tight. So that's pretty much it, guys. Again, this is the Spyderco Endura 4. I'm really impressed by it to be kind of on the budget end of the Spyderco line. You've definitely got a few more expensive options, but this particular one, again, customized Texas tool crafters with that 24 karat gold plating. It's beautiful. One issue though, it does pick up every single fingerprint from when you touch the blade. Not a big deal. I don't really care, but some of you might, so I figure it's worth noting. So that's pretty much it, guys. Great knife. I love it. I like the ergonomics on it. I like the fact that it is a lockback. I grew up with lockback knives, so I think they're great. I'm used to them. Fit and finish is excellent, especially from Texas Tool Crafters. They did a great job with this thing, and it's just overall a beautiful, beautiful knife. So before we go, like every knife review, we're going to do a paper test just to check it out. So passes the paper test. A little bit toothy, but hit it with a ceramic stone or a strop and I think you'll definitely be in good shape. So really awesome knife, guys. Check it out. Both the Endura 4 and the Texas Tool Crafters versions. They do a lot of custom plating and they customize a lot of Leathermans and other stuff too, guys. Really, really great people. And again, definitely check them out. Thanks for watching.